Why am I wearing green? I never wear green. When have you guys ever seen me in green? Come on, be honest. Why am I wearing green?
Welcome to the Gratitude and Style podcast. My name is Madeline Jones.
And I'm Meaghan O'Connor. And on this podcast, we talk about fashion, style, and living a life of gratitude.
With over 25 years of combined industry experience,
I think it's safe to say we know a thing or two. And what we found at the end of the day is that gratitude
is always in style.
Welcome back to another episode of Gratitude in Style. Today, we are doing part one of a two-part style series all about spring fashion trends. And I don't know about you, but I am very excited about it because it's all spring, all the things are happening, and it just makes me very happy and joyful.
Yes, and today we're going to be wearing all the looks from our brand sponsor, CC World of Curves.
Yep.
They're sponsoring the entire episode. Actually, they're sponsoring both episodes,
both of
spring
them.
episodes. Yeah, so everything that we're wearing could be found on avenue.com because they are the umbrella brand for Evans, Co-Edition, what else? City Chic,
Cloudwalkers,
shoes. So make sure that you visit them at avenue.com, or you could go to City Chic, specifically citychic.com.
It's literally a one-stop shop for everything.
It really
and
is.
all of the looks that we're wearing today and all of the looks that we're featuring, it's literally from all of it. It's going to be so good. Oh. Tons to talk about. Yes. And so we are doing a style challenge today. And the style challenge is going to be 3 different trends, 3 looks, 2 of us, and lots of fun. And so we wanted to jump right in and start talking about all of the trends because there are so many for spring fashion.
Right.
It's really fun. It's a great time to kind of hit that restart button on your wardrobe, infuse some happiness, some joy, some trend, and have some fun with your fashion. So first trend that we're in right now is 70s. Yes. Now, I don't know if you keep up with runway, but I'm going to give you a little snippet of information right now. There is a lot of 70s inspiration happening on the runways this season for spring fashion. And that is why one of our trends for today is 70s fashion. Because you're going to see a lot of it. You're going to see denim, you're going to see flare, you're going to see those paisley prints, those florals, lots of crochet, some vesting details, a little bit of everything. And so it's hard to kind of translate what you want to keep in your wardrobe from a trend and how to translate it to that everyday look.
Right.
And so that's what we're doing today.
Right.
Now, we both chose outfits that we loved for ourselves, but then we decided to gift the bit of style and fashion over to our co-host and our friends. So Maddie's in a look that I personally loved, was immediately drawn to for multiple reasons. So number one, hello denim jumpsuit, super sassy, what a great piece. And really, this was chosen more so for the simplicity of design. Right. It's one simple piece. It's a one and done part of the trend. It's very easy to translate because you're just putting on the one item. You don't have to overthink it. And especially for someone like you, busy mom, entrepreneur, you want something that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, done and done. That's what this is. Super great construction. So comfortable, lots of stretchy, thick denim, but tons of stretch to it. So you're gonna have a lot of movability, wearability, and versatility because you can add on in accessorizing and in your accessories and kind of add your little touch of your own self. So for you, we did some gold hardware. We jazzed it up a little bit with a little street style inspiration. But somebody who maybe wants to do a little boho trend or add a lace over piece, there's tons of different ways that you can add on those extra 70s styles.
Excellent.
Tell me, because I am vibing with this look.
This is totally my look. This was me outside of my box and outside of the comfort zone, but this is totally my look.
Can we please?
Let's look at this flare.
Please, with the flare. This is a kick flare.
A kick flare because it is so wide and I really love it. And I love the way that it looks on her. But also because she never wears it. Like she doesn't wear flare. And I'm like, oh my God, you could totally pull it off.
Yeah, I usually do a lot of skinny jeans.
You do.
This feels good though. I love these.
It looks so good on you. But also this top. This top is my favorite. This is a beautiful peasant top. I love the mix of the prints. If you get in close, you'll see the paisley, the flowers. I love the construction of it. And also because you're able to layer it. You know, it's kind of warm during the day and then kind of chilly at night. So you could throw on a cute little jacket, a blazer, a denim jacket, anything kind of over it. It would be super cute. Even a poncho.
Yes, or even a vest moment with it. Let the sleeves hang out and showcase the sleeve. A little real, like almost famous full vibe.
How about a fringe?
Yeah,
Take
fringe.
it over the top.
That's it. Just go all the way.
Just go all the way.
But there's a lot of ways that you can add on to the trend. But I think really for us, the most important thing was to pick pieces that had versatility that could be mixed and matched in other ways. So kick flare denim can go with anything. Yes. This top is so cute. I'm obsessed with this outfit. And then of course the jumpsuit can be worn tons of different ways.
Excellent. All right.
Trend number 2.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, here we are in trend number 2. Neutrals. Now, the thing about neutrals is, I know a lot of you are probably like, is it really a trend? And can I really create a look out of it? Sometimes we think neutral, we think boring, and it's actually quite the opposite. A neutral look can be really quite chic and polished with minimal effort. All you need is a few pieces to create a really beautiful look. So when it comes to neutrals, with Maddy's look, I chose, first of all, spring suiting. Yes, please. I love a simple suit moment, soft suiting. Really great. So you kind of have a double trend moment happening. But I picked this suit because I wanted to create a monochromatic look for you, but tonal. So I warmed it up using this tank. It could have been anything. We could have did a black base or a white base. Even the print that I have on could have worked. But I wanted to create something a little bit warm and really lean in to a tonal look when it came to your neutral set. So this suiting is really perfect. It's such a great piece. Obviously, you can mix and match these separates tons of different ways, which I love, but there's so many gorgeous features about it. Functional pockets. You have a really nice long line length when it comes to this blazer. So it hits below the hip, which is great. It creates really nice lines on the silhouette and on the body. Gold hardware, of course, it adds a little zhuzh, a little something, a little luxury, if you will. And then, of course, you just pair it all together and you keep your neutrals top to bottom. We just did a slight pop of color in your earring and a slight pop of color in a neutral tone, another neutral tone, which is the olive green, in your Cloud Walker shoe. So we really just stuck to one color palette, but kept it really chic and simple and put together. Polished in an instant.
Okay, so now that is coming from a stylist point of view. For those of us that are just like everyday people, I'm gonna tell you how I work my neutrals.
I love it.
Now she looks amazing. The reason why this print is a neutral look is because the base is a neutral, and then the print that are in the base is also a neutral. And then I chose this just because it's such a fabulous look. I mean, City Chic does such a great job with their pieces. They pay attention to detail. So for me, I love
a little neckline.
That's totally me, but also totally her.
Yes.
And I love this little side, little knot detail here in the tank. She put the tank inside.
Yeah, it's 2 pieces,
it's
which
2
I
pieces.
love.
This is not a dress.
Yeah,
right.
It looks streamlined.
It does, right?
Yeah.
And it's so beautifully done here. You have the smocking. You have a pleated skirt. Look how beautiful.
It's so gorgeous.
And look at this hemline. The hemline is beautiful. It's like a handkerchief hemline with this little addition right in the front.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
So that's going to give you a little movement, which is nice.
I love the movement.
It's so gorgeous.
Yes, it's the material, it's the construction, and it does have these adjustable straps for you in the back. I mean, it's just a beautiful look. And this is a great way for those of us that are not professionals like her to use neutrals and to do a print. I love prints, so this is a great way to incorporate prints and neutrals.
Because just because it's neutral doesn't mean you don't have to have a print. You can create a neutral look in that color palette with something more exciting. You don't necessarily have to stick to one tone, monochromatic. You can have some fun with it, and you crushed it with this one because this is so cute, so great. And the thing I love most about these City Chic pieces is that they are all interchangeable. We could literally swap tanks, I could grab your jacket with this skirt, you could grab this tank with that suit, and it all works together. So if you're shopping and really building a wardrobe when it comes to CC World of Curves across the brands, you can really create multiple looks with all of these pieces, which I love. I'm all about some versatility in the wardrobe.
Absolutely, why not?
You know what else I'm about?
What?
Another trend.
Yes,
let's do it. We are back with our final trend, which might be, I don't like to say favorites, but it might be my favorite. We did trend number 3, pop of color. And not just a pop of color in vibrant, bold jewel tones, but also in those softer colors as well. I'm in a lavender, Maddy's in a Kelly green, and we are ready for a party, any party. Whose party? We're coming, because we are dressed and ready to celebrate all things spring.
Yes, absolutely. So let's talk about our looks.
Okay.
Why am I wearing green? I never wear green. When have you guys ever seen me in green? Come on, be honest. Why am I wearing green?
Because it's a trend. It is a huge color trend for this season. And here's the thing. This was all about picking what we loved.
Right.
And then gifting it to our friend.
Yes,
right?
So she gifted me green.
I love wearing green. I'm a redhead. It looks good. I love it. I just think it's a happy, vibrant color. So I thought, in light of that, I would pass it on to you. But You also wear jewel tones really well. So if you're somebody out there and you're watching and we're talking about these trends and you're trying to think about how to incorporate it into your life, if you're someone who could do a jewel tone, a cobalt blue, more of a vibrant purple, the deep reds, those jewel tones work. If those work for you, a green will work for you as well. Because I think sometimes green can be intimidating, not for me, but for some other people. So I did want to pass it on to you because, again, this is one of those things where you might not have chosen it for yourself. And now look how incredible it looks on you.
It is really nice, though.
Second to that, aside from the color trend, which is obviously the reason we did this one, the fit on this had to be discussed and shared. So the interesting thing about this one is two things. It's super sexy in a subtle way, but then also offers a great amount of modesty. So for somebody who maybe wants to be a little bit more conservative in how they're dressing, have a sleeve, have some more length, but still feel really sexy and sassy in a dress, this is it because of this ruching right here. So this is a full ruching all the way down the center of the dress. And what it does is create really beautiful lines across the body in a figure flattering way. It just creates the most gorgeous silhouette. Like, you look amazing. And the key to this is that it's actually adjustable. You have that tie. So if you wanted to create more of a defined ruche, you just pull on that tie and it would bring it up more. It just, I mean, it's such a good piece. And you have that ability to kind of cater it to what you want. So you can make it shorter, you can make it tighter. And it's just really one of those pieces that's light. It's easy to wear. It screams spring to me.
Yeah,
so I
it's
thought
really
I had to give it to you. I had to pass it on and let you do this one.
Yes, when I first saw it, I was like, why? But I really do like it. It's also the construction, the fit. It is really beautiful. Thank you so
gorgeous.
much. I love it.
Now,
So,
shall we?
Let me tell you in my terms why I chose this dress. Who watched Bridgerton season 2? Season 1, season 2. This is modern day Bridgerton to me. This is what it gives me. Very feminine vibes, beautiful silhouette. I'm gonna show you, besides the color, because the color is on trend. This is a beautiful spring color. Lavender is totally in. This dress, for me, if you don't like to show your arms, this is a great way to have sexiness across the top of your body.
Yeah, the peak of the skin is nice.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
but it also covers your entire arm. I think we have to kind of like stop thinking, show your arms. If you don't show your arms, it's totally fine. Find a beautiful dress that does cover and makes you feel comfortable.
I mean, look
how beautiful it is.
It really is
really beautiful. And then this here, this neckline, just absolutely beautiful, very feminine.
Stunning.
I mean, sexy. And then let's talk about the different ruching that we see here. We see this across the front, which, you know, sometimes the belly area could be a little intimidating.
The construction of this dress
is amazing, right?
Incredible, because I feel so good. I feel like $1 million in this.
You look like $1 million.
Well, thanks. But I feel like $1 million, and it is because of all of the detail. You're totally right.
Yeah. And if you look at here, look at this right here. This actually goes right underneath the bust, and it looks so beautifully done right here. I mean, you're not seeing anything. It's layered here. I mean, it's just everything. And you don't see this, but there's some smocking on the side. So you have some, you know, stretch here.
Yeah.
And I love the length of it. This kind of like tulip hem is absolutely beautiful
And I
as
think
well.
there's something to be said about not really being exposed. Like, this is quite subtle. Like, yes, it's on the bust area. It's a little exposed. But not really much of anything else. I'm still kind of covered. If the length is covered, there's a modesty there. There's modesty in the sleeve, but this is still a really beautiful piece where you can feel very sexy and beautiful in it.
And this dress is definitely me. Like, that dress is me, because I don't show a whole lot of leg all of the time. She shows leg. She's always in shorts and mini skirts and all that. But I was like, let's push in a little bit of a longer dress. Let's see how you look. And you look fantastic.
It's really elegant.
Yes. So I think playing around and the color, the dresses, the fit. Thank you, City Chic. It looks amazing. I know. Yeah. All the things.
So of the 3 trends, which was your favorite?
Okay, so I think my favorite was the denim jumpsuit because it took me out of my comfort zone. And the one that surprised me the most was probably this one, because green, I don't think I've ever really worn green. Like, I like it as an adult. I don't normally wear green. So I think that, to me, this definitely took me out of my comfort zone for
So
sure.
both because it was like out of your comfort zone, so something different.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
it.
Yeah. So which one was your favorite?
I think I'm gonna go with this. This might be my favorite.
Yay.
Because first of all, the pop of color is so happy and joyful. Like I just feel like this is just screams spring style, and it's just happy. It puts a smile on your face. The color is really nice. It's time to infuse some joyful choices into our closet.
Yes.
So this does that. It also is like sassy enough for me, so I like it. But you know, I'm down for all the trends because I think there's a really important thing that we should remind you all is that if you are listening to this or you're watching and listening, first of all, if you're listening only, you should be watching because there's tons of fashion to be seen. But as a reminder, like any trend could be translated into your everyday if you just think about how to make it work for you and your personal style and your taste and your preferences.
Yes.
Because it can be worked in. It's just a matter of like tweaking it a little bit for you and your choices.
Yes. Feel free to rewind all that she said for those of us that are not stylists.
This one's my favorite because it's so
That
beautiful.
is definitely a favorite. But definitely take a little bit, those snippets and nuggets that she gives us, because for those of us that just happen to love fashion but don't work in the fashion field, this is where this is priceless. Like everything that you say, I literally take it in because I love fashion. I don't always know how to put different things together. So thank you.
Translate the trends.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, big thanks to our sponsor
Yes.
of today's episode, City Chic. As a reminder, CC World of Curves is the umbrella brand for all of these other wonderful brands. So you can shop City Chic, Avenue, Cloudwalkers, all the things. And our looks today were all from City Chic, and they were phenomenal.
Yes, absolutely amazing.
Loved it.
All right, so at the end of each episode, we talk about what is in style for us and what we are grateful for.
You know it. So, Maddie, tell me, what are you grateful for today?
I am grateful for season 2.
Finally, right?
I know, we took a bit of a hiatus because life was lifing.
That's it.
But we are absolutely back, and I'm so grateful to be here, in season 2.
Yeah. And what's in style for you?
I think what's in style is really coming out of my comfort zone in all different ways and not just in fashion. I think that I put little fear boxes all over my life sometimes without even realizing. Those fear boxes are gone, including the jumpsuit.
I like that. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Okay, so what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for great fashion. I feel like when we do the style episodes, I just am so happy and like filled with joy and fulfilled from them because I love talking fashion style, obviously, but I really like helping other people understand the trends and translating them in this way. And I think when we break it down like this, it's always extra fun. So for me, I am very grateful for fun fashion, and City Chic gives us that. So shout out to them. I'm grateful for all of these good looks. And what is in style for me right now is just joyful moments. So wherever you find them, whatever it is, the pockets of little joy, whether it's like going for a walk or putting on a gorgeous gown or playing dress up with your friends or, vegging out with friends or having a good time, whatever it is, that's in style for me right now. Finding the joy, holding on to it, little pockets of joyful moments, very much in style.
I love it. I love it.
That's it.
Yes. So that's a wrap.
That's it.
Yes. So stay tuned for spring fashion number 2.
It is coming at you very soon with tons of trends, all great pieces from CC World of Curves. So get excited. We will see you on the next one. Hey friends, if you liked what you just listened to, be sure to show us your love and support by giving us a share, telling a friend, passing it along, sharing it on social media, and most importantly, rating and reviewing. Those 5 stars mean a lot to us, so be sure to go ahead and do that for us. We love you and we are grateful for you.